Showing online on Periscope, online on YouTube, and online on DLive. Still getting a buffer on Restream. Does your Restream usually show clear, D?
I usually shut that down once I get it going, since I know everything's.
Okay.
You get over here. So you're kicked out on DLive now?
Yep, I should be. Let's check all the DLive, Periscope, and YouTube.
What's the official name for your DLive? It's ImMikeRobertson, right?
Yeah.
It's not DJ.
Right.
Okay.
Let's not use that bandwidth live on YouTube. Says I'm live. Says I'm transmitting.
Yep, you are. Let me check audio.
Says I'm live. There we go.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, yep. Everything's coming through solid there.
Sweet. All right, let me get let's get DLive open. Get the chat. See who...
Is it echoing now?
Is it? Got an echo?
Just making sure. Hold on a second.
All right. What's up, Zigger? All right. Thank you, Jay. So I'm holding down a DLive stream. Solid for the first time ever. Last time was tough.
Yeah, it sounds like everything's going through good there. So.
All right, and don't worry about how it looks on the screen, guys. This is just my test stream. I'm gonna get it all tightened up here. Thank you, Zig. Appreciate that. I'll get all the look tightened up. This is just to get things going. Have Dabu here with me on the Zoom.
Yep.
How's things going with you, D? Everything good?
Yep. I'm about to tweet out an image here. People that was watching seen my tweet that said famous. You're going to see why. Mike's going to cover it too. Here, he's going to show you.
So what you guys are looking at here on the screen, this is Parler. It's about to pop up. This is new social media site we're all trying to jump up on. D, what did you say it was? 500,000 people in the past couple of days jumped over from Twitter to this.
Yeah.
And we were just doing a little bit of research on something that Jared Kushner put out, which is interesting in itself, which we'll talk about here in a second. But upon looking at the Jared Kushner page, we realized that there, within the last 24 hours, is an official Donald Trump page. And let me go to it here real quick. At the real Donald Trump. Where are you at? The real Donald Trump. Oh, how did we get to it before? There it is. There it is. Okay, so this is the, he only has 6 posts right now, and He says, time to finally use a platform that won't censor conservative voice. This will be huge for the American people. So he's gonna personally push this, and I endorse it. But we've seen with Donald Trump in the past that that he can get some stuff wrong sometimes, and we saw that with Kofifi, right? Kofifi was one. But if you read the header on his description here, I'm assuming he did it himself. 45th President of the United States of America, famous. Check out Donald Trump Jr.'s new book, and linked his son's book. But I think he meant to say fans. Fans, check out Donald Trump Jr.'s new book. Famous. Interesting.
I just tweeted out an image of the screenshot with it.
Yeah, right there.
Somebody's gonna say it's code for something, like you said, Kofifi or something. Like it's not an accident. Like
yeah,
he's he's verified. I wonder what it's gonna take to get. I haven't even looked into that to see what it takes to get verified on Parler. I'm gonna look into it. I've had people saying that it's got censorship there too. Others say it's way better than totalitarian Twitter. To me, Parler, as of right now, we're filling it out, and it does serve as at least another platform that we could go and message back and forth on. We use Twitter a lot for messaging back and forth. Parler could be an alternative to that.
it could.
Twitter's down, jump over Parler. I'll do that before I would jump over to Facebook. I don't communicate with nobody through Facebook, really. I just post on my Underground World News page. I don't even talk to any friends or family or anybody on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. I've pretty much given up on it myself. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. That's Cindy.
Yeah, well, famous. Now that I've hashtagged it and kicked it out there, I tagged at Real Donald Trump on Twitter, by the way.
Did you?
And I tagged the Parler app.
Did you? Did you set one out on Parler with his? Yeah.
I let him know.
All right.
That
maybe he'll like it. Maybe you'll get a thumbs up from DJT on that one. All right. This is a test that running. Actually, you know what? Real quick before we deviate from the DJT thing, why don't we talk about Kushner real quick? That tweet that just went out, or that Parler
I want
post.
to make sure he's not verified there. I want to make sure that ain't some crap, and that's not the son.
Okay.
At this point, I need to just make sure that that's a real Kushner account. I mean, everything's so fresh right now. He don't have a check. The Trump one does.
Okay. Yeah, that does.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
does make it a tad bit suspect.
You know, so
Let's
I'm
see,
looking at.
Well, let's see who Donald Trump is following. If he's following that account, then it might be safe to say. So Laura Loomer. All right, so let's see who's in his list. Eric Trump, Team Trump, Laura Lee Trump, Laura Loomer, Rand Paul, Ron Paul, KT Hopkins, CPAC, Ben Sharpie and Butthole, not Ben Shapiro, but he still followed it. It says right in his description. And then at Katrina, who's the senior advisor to the DJT campaign. So he's not following that account. So let's keep that in mind too. It's going to take a minute to get used to this, but we will. Okay. Hi, Mel. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see you here. Is everything coming through okay? You guys seeing everything okay on DLive? I also have to go check and see how YouTube looks. If I go check though, I'm risking killing my bandwidth loading up the YouTube page. Famous. Yeah.
Look, Matt Couch followed me over there on Parler, and
is he on there? Where's he
just joined yesterday or today too. It's interesting that, you know, I just personally I was talking about all the censorship yesterday, and I personally was like, you know what, just let me go over here and just join. Just made that decision. I didn't see Trump or anybody else that was signing up over there. Interesting timing though. They chose the same day, same time frame.
Right.
You know.
Right.
After I do the show, telling everybody how many people going over here.
Let's try.
Wonder what show they've been watching. Yeah, we'll see if something spreads from that. Some dude said, "Take it down, bud. What a sad try at a fake by whoever tried this." Take it down? You're a freaking fool.
It's a verified account.
It's a verified, solid account. He made the mistake. It's his official account. And this dude Peeps on Twitter, Eric J. Galloway, is sitting there saying, "Take it down." It ain't coming down.
Nope. We're gonna echo it. Let's send it out. So an echo is a retweet. Gives you a chance to. Here, let's look at this.
All right.
Verified to. Hashtag famous. Let's see, hashtags work the same way on here too. I hope so.
Are you now that check mark?
All right. So let's see what that did. You guys are watching us try to get used to this here in real time. Yep, there you go. That's cool. It puts it underneath instead of on top, which is something that it's kind of.
They're saying that he's not there. Peeps is saying he's not there, that it's a fake.
Then why is it verified?
And I just said, so that's not Parler's verified check mark. So
well, I don't know. All right. I mean, it says Parler verified right in line with that link, so it could have been typed in there. Is there a green check mark in the emoji? Yeah, there might be.
Still gonna keep the famous post up, but we gotta find out for sure. I mean, I've never seen anything verified on Parler. Actually, you know what? At Real White House, there's a Donald J. Trump real account for fans of the greatest president of all time. Early adopter badge. Let me see here. I'm trying to find.
Everything's good, but the volume seems low. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, my microphone's kind of far away from me right now. I'll turn up a little bit. And
okay, what looks like badges over there go where the circle is. Go where the picture is. Okay, so it says you'll see on like Western Journal, it says RSS, RSS, RSS. Dan Bongino, he's got a badge on his. It says influencer. The Jared Kushner one doesn't have anything. NASA has a RSS. NASA image has a RSS. The Washington Times has an influencer. Daily Caller has influencer. Parler has influencer. Epic Times has integration. Breitbart News, integration. So there's badges that you can get on here, but they're all connected to the image, not connected to a check mark by the name.
Ah, okay. So if you look at Matt
So
Couch's image, I'm seeing that there's some kind of a. So if I hover over it, it says early adopter, whatever that means. Okay. So that Donald J. Trump account is not real. It's all right. It's 24 hours. We've been on here since.
Well, I tagged Parler at the beginning. Hopefully, somebody can get the
September.
picture that you've got fake Trumps on your thing, and you need to nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
If you've got stuff popping up like that, you need to get it as quickly as possible, especially with a lot of new people flooding in. I mean, that's why we do what we do. Like, I took down the image I put out. It was only out there 8 minutes because as soon as we realized, nope, that check mark's not legit, it come down. But like I said, the hashtag famous is still going to stay there because I felt like all this was done for some reason. Someone went out of their way, though, had to do all that to make it look as legit as possible and to put that famous in there.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I have to delete mine because I said that it's verified. I flat out said verified too, and I now know that it's not. So
It's not.
I have to delete it. So.
Yep. Shout out to Brenda. Brenda just got a follow from me and some respect. She showed an image of what it looks like, and it, like I just said, it's connected to the image, so it wouldn't be a check mark.
Yeah, here's an example. I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's too small or not, but over here, Matt Couch, he's got a little icon in the bottom down here. It looks like a little rocket going up, and it says early adopter when I hover over it. So
Yeah.
and then here's one with an actual Parler icon. Let's hover over that. It says influencer. And then here's one at entertainment with an icon over it. Let's hover that one and see what it says. RSS. Yep, and that's what you were talking about before. So those are RSS.
Okay, so Matt's been here for a minute. Yeah, Matt's been here for a minute. Is it?
D, you've been on for a minute too. We joined back in September, man.
No, I don't.
Mine says
What?
we joined in September, man. Mine says
No, mine says
August.
join. Let me tell you something that's crazy. When I signed up for Parler, it was yesterday. And when I signed up, I never picked a username at all. I just typed in an email where it said it. I was waiting for a username spot to pop up. It created the account and it gave me Dabu7. And I said, what is that? And it says joined 20 hours ago on my page.
And mine says joined August 15th, 2019.
How can that be?
Because
what is going on?
We talked about it in Arkansas. I had DJ Mike was set as my. I remember being happy that I got DJ Mike because I've never been able to get DJ Mike on any other platform before, but I was able.
I don't
to
understand it.
Yeah.
I guess this is going to take some time to figure all this stuff out. I'm going to go through this here, and I'm going to read some of the backdrops on Parler here in terms of badges, like or what you got to do to.
Yeah, that's the next step for us here on Parler is to find out what we have to do to get a badge.
Yeah, we're exploring. Okay, so apparently there's tip buttons. It says you'll see tip buttons on posts of tippable users. You'll So it's got 2 slots for that. I clicked on that because it says influence network, and it made me think, okay, is that where the influencers are, or something like that? But nothing like that.
The word influence, I think, can also be in this sense used as people that get people to.
Oh, badge selector. It says default badge. You don't have any badges to choose from. So it's got badge.
Where do we find that at?
That's in settings. You don't have any badges to choose from. Or in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give time to do our thing here.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, it's got a
default badge.
It says influence network unavailable at this time. So apparently they've got a beta mode. And they've got a verification. Okay, so let me go to verification here. It's wanting to enable webcam to scan driver's license. It's gonna do it.
GT89, thank you. Sandra, what's up? All right.
It's not wanting to show you.
What's the red parlay? Verified. That's the verified icon is the red one. So some of these people are... Huh. Did you hear about the Mississippi governor, the state flag day?
Yeah. I never realized that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't know that. Well, it brings into question all types of things, you know, just like they're erasing everything around us. You can't have history itself erased, but it brings into question all types of stuff. They want to even mention the Dixie chicks in the reference of Dixie.
Right.
I mean, you've got Dixie Highway that's 25 that runs all the way through the United States down to south. So it's all types of things people never even thought about before involved here.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not allowing me to use my camera, so I'm just gonna have to try to go through here and see if I've got on file any images of my ID that I've scanned.
Ah, that's what it is, huh? You gotta show your ID. All right.
Verify who you're saying you are.
If you guys haven't signed up for Parler yet, make sure you jump over here and do that. I'm kind of digging this platform so far, and the fact that it's so new, and you know, there's a lot of good names available right now, and you know, it's a good time to jump on. Where did you find that at? Under...
Go up on the left hand.
Yeah. Moderate verification. Thank you. All right, well, I'll have to wait till I'm not live to do this. I have this stuff in here, but I'm not going to do it live. We've doxed ourselves numerous times just getting lost looking in these computers back in the day anyway.
All right, hold on a second here.
Thank you for the lemons, guys. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, just running some test streams here. It looks like everything is pretty solid. Sounds like everything's coming through good.
So that's it, guys. To get verified on Parler, front, back, driver's license, and a selfie, and you start the verifications. Okay, so let me read this paragraph at the bottom here. Users who opt into real-world authentication achieve, quote, Parler citizen status. Parler citizens receive a red Parler badge on their profile. Being a Parler citizen unlocks additional features and privileges that are not available to common users. Parler citizens are recognized within the community as a real person, but they do not need to publicly display their name. It simply means that the user is a unique individual and the sole owner of an account. Parler citizens represent a higher level of influence than common users.
I'm probably going to have to jump out of the Zoom because it's constantly wanting to do everything through the camera. It's saying slowly close your eyes and open them again so we can ensure you're a real person.
And that's fine. You know what? I'm going to end the stream anyway. This was just a test stream. Did we get any verification that I am live on YouTube? I think that's the last thing I need for this test is just to verify that I am live on YouTube. Let me see. See if I can get it to go without bogging down. All right, says I'm live. Audio render error. Please restart your computer. Interesting. All right. Well, thank you for the host, Jay. Sorry to be disappointing over on Jay's channel, though. I am going to end the stream. It is just a test. So, but thank you, guys. But now I know I can do it. This was something I tried to do in Arkansas 6 times. Couldn't get it done. But it seems as though it's getting done now. So I'm very appreciative. Okay, I'll see you guys real soon.